The world just found out that Alicia Keys has slammed the door on her marriage to Swizz Beatz. But this isn't your typical celebrity split. Sources say the breakup comes after jaw-dropping allegations that Swizz secretly got another woman pregnant. It started like any other quiet morning in the music world, until one headline shattered everything. Reports suddenly claimed that Alicia Keys had filed for divorce from Swizz Beatz, and within minutes, the story was everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all flooded with shock, disbelief, and raw emotion from fans. This wasn't just a breakup, it was a betrayal that no one saw coming. According to insider leaks, Alicia's decision came after learning that Swizz had allegedly been unfaithful, and that his mistress is now expecting a child. The internet went into overdrive, with threads unpacking every cryptic post, every suspicious public appearance, and every moment that now looked like a red flag in hindsight. For a couple who built their public image on love, loyalty, and collaboration, this revelation didn't just crack their foundation, it sent shockwaves through the entire industry. And while the news may have seemed sudden to the world, some say the warning signs were there all along. The whispers started in the dark corners of gossip blogs, but it didn't take long for them to spill out into the open. According to multiple sources, the alleged other woman isn't some anonymous stranger. She's someone who has reportedly been seen around Swizz Beatz's circle for months. Paparazzi photos from earlier this year now have fans doing a double take, pointing out moments when she appeared unusually close to him at private events. What sent the internet into meltdown was the claim that this woman is now pregnant, with Swizz allegedly being the father. Screenshots of supposed DMs, cryptic Instagram captions, and even blurry nightclub footage have surfaced, each one adding more fuel to the fire. Whether or not these receipts are authentic, the timing is explosive. Social media detectives wasted no time stitching together timelines, matching dates of Swizz's trips with the woman's social media activity. The result? A growing online theory that the affair began long before Alicia had any idea, possibly even while the couple was appearing happy and united in public. And while the identity of this alleged side chick is still the subject of speculation, one thing is clear: the story isn't just about cheating. It's about a betrayal so personal, it's tearing apart a marriage that many believed could survive anything. While the internet was busy dissecting every detail of the scandal, Alicia Keys chose not to respond with a fiery statement or a public outburst. Instead, she moved with quiet precision, and that silence spoke volumes. Sources close to the singer say she wasted no time contacting her legal team, locking down her finances, and taking steps to protect her children from the media frenzy. She unfollowed Swizz on Instagram, scrubbed certain photos from her feed, and began posting cryptic quotes about self-worth, healing, and knowing when to walk away. Fans noticed that during a recent live performance, Alicia seemed visibly emotional when singing one of her most famous ballads, changing a few lyrics in a way that some believe was a direct nod to her current heartbreak. Clips of that moment quickly went viral, with thousands of comments praising her for maintaining grace while facing what might be the most painful chapter of her life. And while she hasn't spoken his name since the news broke, every move she makes, every song lyric, every carefully chosen word feels like a message aimed straight at Swizz Beatz. But as Alicia played her cards close to her chest, the internet was already digging deeper into the woman at the center of the storm. In scandals like this, the other woman often stays in the shadows. But not this time. As the story gained traction, internet sleuths claim to have identified her, piecing together a trail of social media posts, tagged photos, and mutual friends that link her to Swizz Beatz. According to online chatter, she's not just a casual acquaintance, she allegedly moves in similar music and entertainment circles, making it easier for her to cross paths with Swizz. Some say she's been spotted backstage at events where Swizz was performing, or DJing, always just far enough from the spotlight to avoid obvious suspicion. Screenshots from her Instagram stories, now mysteriously deleted, showed luxury gifts, designer handbags, and exotic locations, eerily similar to ones Swizz was visiting at the same time. To fans, it felt like she was leaving breadcrumbs, or flaunting her connection. And then came the rumor that broke the internet, that she's pregnant and privately telling friends Swizz is the father. While no official confirmation exists, the timing of her sudden social media disappearance only fanned the flames. But while the world obsessed over her identity, Alicia's inner circle began leaking whispers of just how blindsided the singer really was. And the truth behind her breaking point is even more shocking. For Alicia Keys, the end didn't come from a single argument or one suspicious moment. It came from a flood of undeniable proof. According to insiders, Alicia had been hearing vague whispers about Swizz's behavior for months, but she dismissed them, choosing to believe in the marriage she'd fought to protect for over a decade. That changed when a close friend allegedly came to her with information she couldn't ignore: screenshots of private messages, details of secret meetups, and the pregnancy rumor that tied everything together. This wasn't tabloid gossip anymore. This was evidence from someone she trusted. Sources say Alicia confronted Swizz privately, hoping there was some explanation. But instead of clarity, she got deflection, half-answers, and anger. That moment, insiders claim, was when she realized her marriage wasn't built on the same foundation anymore. It wasn't just about infidelity, it was about betrayal, humiliation, and the thought of raising her children in a home where trust had been broken beyond repair. Within days, Alicia was meeting with her divorce attorney, quietly planning her exit while the rest of the world still thought they were the picture of unity. But the fallout from that decision wouldn't just hit Alicia and Swizz, it would ripple through the entire industry. The moment the divorce rumors hit the headlines, the music industry lit up like a switchboard. Producers, artists, and industry insiders all had something to say, though few were willing to go on record. Behind the scenes, whispers spread fast. Some claimed they'd seen this coming for years, hinting at Swizz's flirtatious reputation and a string of alleged side flings that never made it to the tabloids. Others expressed genuine shock, calling Alicia and Swizz one of the rare celebrity couples that seemed to beat the odds. On social media, fellow celebrities began posting cryptic messages. Some rallying behind Alicia with quotes about self-respect and starting over, others quietly unfollowing Swizz without explanation. Fans noticed that certain high-profile friends of the couple seemed to take sides, with industry alliances suddenly shifting. And then came the public statements. A few of Alicia's longtime collaborators praised her for her strength and class, while gossip blogs claimed that Swizz's own peers were urging him to lay low until the firestorm passed. But as the entertainment world debated loyalty and betrayal, the story was about to take an even more personal turn, because Alicia's next move would leave no doubt about where she stood. Alicia Keys has never been one for messy public spats, but this time, her actions spoke louder than any diss track could. Within days of the scandal breaking, she was spotted stepping out in New York. No wedding ring, no Swizz in sight, and an expression that told the world she was done hiding her truth. But the real shock came when sources revealed she'd already filed divorce papers in secret, well before the rumors hit the press. According to insiders, Alicia timed the filing to ensure her children's schedules and emotional well-being were protected before the media storm erupted. Adding fuel to the fire, she made a surprise appearance at a charity gala, performing an unreleased ballad that had fans dissecting every lyric. Lines about "a love that burned me twice" and "learning to walk away with grace" had the crowd convinced they were hearing her side of the story in real time. Clips of that performance went viral within hours, with "Hide Alicia Speaks" trending across Twitter and TikTok. If Swizz thought she'd fade quietly into the background, he was mistaken. Alicia was not only reclaiming her voice, but also rewriting the narrative in front of millions. But while Alicia was making her moves, Swizz's camp was scrambling to control the damage. As Alicia's quiet but calculated actions captured headlines, Swizz Beatz found himself backed into a corner. According to industry sources, his team moved fast, issuing private denials to key media contacts and threatening legal action against blogs that published the pregnancy rumors without verified proof. Behind the scenes, Swizz was reportedly reaching out to mutual friends, trying to spin the story as overblown drama, and insisting that the alleged other woman was just a friend. But his attempts at damage control only seemed to fan the flames, as more gossip sites dug into his recent movements, pulling up suspicious timelines and side-by-side comparisons of his social media posts with the other woman's now-vanished content. In a surprising move, Swizz posted a cryptic Instagram story featuring a black background and the words, "People will believe what they want. Truth always wins in the end." Instead of calming the chaos, it triggered another wave of speculation, with fans and critics dissecting every word like it was a hidden confession. Meanwhile, public sympathy seemed to be leaning heavily toward Alicia, whose silence was being interpreted as dignity in the face of betrayal. Every new post from her, whether a rehearsal clip, a smiling photo with her kids, or a throwback performance, was flooded with messages of support, while Swizz's comment sections were filled with questions he wasn't answering. But while this chapter is closing for Alicia Keys, the real question now is, what's next for her career, her love life, and her legacy? Alicia Keys built her career and her personal brand on authenticity, empowerment, and grace under pressure. Now, in the wake of one of the most public betrayals of her life, she's showing the world that even when love collapses, strength can rise from the wreckage. Her quiet yet decisive actions have spoken volumes. No messy feuds, no public breakdowns, just a woman reclaiming her peace and protecting her future. Fans are already rallying around her, and if history is any indication, Alicia will likely channel this pain into the kind of powerful, soul-stirring music that cements legends. As for Swizz Beatz, the road ahead looks rocky. Whether he manages to rebuild his image or fades into the background will depend on the next moves he makes, and the truth that eventually comes to light. But this story isn't just about celebrity drama. It's about resilience, self-respect, and knowing when to walk away. And something tells me Alicia's next chapter will be her most inspiring yet. So what do you think? Is this the final end for Alicia and Swizz, or is there more to this story we haven't heard yet? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you want to see Alicia win, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next twist in this saga. Because trust me, the music industry has a way of turning breakups into the most unforgettable comebacks.